I've been wanting to do this one for a while now. I've used to see photos on social media of everyone judging in board shorts and going down to the beach after judging. I went, one day they'll ask me to do that show and I'll say yes. And so I did, and it's rained all week. It's rained all week, but it's actually, look, I love this place. I always like spending time in Margaret River, and the wines speak for themselves. To be able to have that deep dive into a region and really immerse yourself in what's happening with the winemaking of Margaret River over the last couple of years, it's a fantastic opportunity. How did I control all these judges? With stern discipline, fear and threats, basically, none of which worked, but do you know what? It is that dynamic between judges that makes any wine show, and I think if you can pull together the right group of people, a diverse group of people, you don't want one collective mind, you want the brain power of a dozen different and interesting approaches. So I think we absolutely nailed that here this week with a really great range of judges drawn from only 3 states, but tell you what, we can pull together some real quality from South Australia, Western Australia and Tasmania, and I think the results speak for themselves. Maybe, okay, the thing, you come to the Margaret River Wine Show and you expect to see great Chardonnay, you expect to see great Cabernet, and we saw all that. But one thing that really was really a pleasant surprise for me was the quality of the Shiraz classes, and to see it from all the judges who were walking away from their tasting benches having judged those Shiraz classes and saying things like, wow, that was such a pleasure to judge. There were some really beautiful wines in there. So, I think Shiraz is such a prominent variety around the country and a hugely important variety in other parts of the country, but it's always played second fiddle a little bit to the Cabernet here, and that's understandable because the Cabernet is so good. But I think there's some real excitement around Margaret River Shiraz, and some of the top wines we saw over the last few days are really, really exceptional. So the Rosé is clearly a hot point of contention here at the Margaret River Wine Show. Highly contested class. And what was really interesting this year, there are 4 gold medal wines from which we chose a trophy. Those 4 gold medal wines were made by 2 men, Julian Langworthy and Mark Warren. So what I'm suggesting we do at the wine show lunch is we get a huge wading pool, we fill it with raspberry jelly, and we get Langworthy and Warren mano a mano in the wading pool of jelly to fight it out for the Rosé Trophy at the 2021 Margaret River Wine Show.